Hello there. Wow. Perfect. Wonderful. Well done.
Okay.
What's up, everybody? The Nintendo Beast here, jumping back into Animal Crossing on GameCube. Today we are setting the clock. We're doing some time traveling today, guys. It's a time traveling episode. There are two fish we need to catch. We need to catch the stringfish, which is exclusively available, I believe, December through February. And that's a big honkin' river fish. And I believe that's 4 p.m. to 9 a.m. And then the coelacanth is the other one. That's available year-round. We were trying to catch that last time. But it needs to be either raining or snowing. That is a size... Apparently, it's a size 5 shadow. So that kind of tripped me up. It's an ocean fish. Apparently, it's a size 5 shadow. The stringfish is a size 6 shadow. That's just according to the fandom wiki. I'm not sure if that's 100% accurate. It's usually pretty accurate, but it's never proven to be 100% accurate for me, so I'm not totally sure. Anyway, let's start with the date first. Let's go to December. We're gonna go... Man, this sucks, because we're gonna unleash the weeds next episode, or whenever we come back to normal time. Let's do September 15th. That's a Friday. And we'll do maybe like, so 4 p.m. would be what, 1600 hours? Let's do like 18. Shoot, yeah. So, it's, we should be, oh, did I put it to 2023 or did I do it to 2024? I think I changed it to 2023, but I wasn't paying attention. Ooh, this could be really, really bad or really, really fine. If there are no weeds, we know it's 2023. If there are weeds, then we know it's 2024, and we're already doomed. But anyway, so let's... It is snowing, so coelacanth weather. I'm not even going to check my mail, because why bother, right? Oh, this is great. Oh my god, and it's Christmas. I mean, not really, but... Christmas tree lights are on. I feel like we should focus on the coelacanth today, though. I feel like we should focus on the coelacanth because, like, assuming that we stay in this, like, time window, the stringfish is going to be hard to find, but it's not contingent on the weather. I just happened to find a moment in time where it is, snowing. So... I'll run down the riverside here, looking for a ridiculously large fish, but beyond that, we're going to focus on coelacanth hunting. And this is enough snow. It feels like it's not snowing that much, but I assume this is enough snow, right? To be deemed, there's no way this is big enough. But might as well rip it out. The crucian. Oh, it's a barbell steed. I don't know my fish. My river fish. Apparently, I'm not gonna waste my time picking weeds because why bother, right? I know this is not big enough, but again, you see a big shadow and you just knee-jerk reaction is to test it. As a regular carp. Alrighty. We're just about at the ocean here. Here we go. But yeah, I mean, like, so what I was saying was you could pretty much pick any day in this time window and find potentially a stringfish. But as far as a coelacanth goes, you have to track down a specific day that it's either raining or snowing. And that sounds like it's going to be more work. So the sea bass is apparently a size 4 shadow. So all of the fish that I've been reeling in so far from the ocean have been size 4 shadows, I believe. The coelacanth is supposed to be a size 5. So, I was, like, right and wrong all this time. So, like, I thought the coelacanth was the biggest fish, or was, like, the biggest shadow size. That's not true. But it's also not true that it would be the same size as the sea bass. The sea bass is just a small size 4. Well, large. And then, I guess, size 5 would be extra large, and then size 6 is big honker. I don't know. Size 6 is like the arapaima, stringfish. Honestly, those might be the only two. It's very possible that those are the only two size 6 shadows in the game. I blew that one. I spazzed. Anyway. But it doesn't... These don't strike... These are all sea bass. Or at least, like, size 4s. But I do feel like this... Maybe this will give me a better shot at catching the coelacanth, because it doesn't seem like there's quite as much variety of fish spawning. I mean, that I could be completely making that up. That could be complete nonsense. I blew it. Oh my god, dude. Need to stop spazzing as soon as it nibbles. Again, I am like the wild world's worst fisherman. Dude, sea bass for days. Just sea bass for days. It was like a relatively large fish, right? Probably not. I'm surprised I actually landed that in front of it. It's just a sea bass anyway, though, so who cares? Excuse me. This looks like a big fish, but it's not. Guaranteed another sea bass. Ooh, a red snapper. So at least there's that. At least we made some money off this pocket full of garbage. Alright, we'll make our way up. I guess we'll run along the river, right? I mean, might as well. Is that Coco? When did Coco move in? Has Coco always lived here? Blew it. Spaz, dude. Frickin' spaz. Okay. Well, shucks. I guess I'll... Actually, you know what? I'll just, like, follow the ocean back to the river. I'll catch this fish randomly. Or attempt to. Don't want to get too cocky and say that I'm just gonna catch it, because, you know. Let that go. It's the sea bass. I don't care. We've made our way back to the river. No? No? Here's the river. Yeah. That would have been a perfect toss, too, if... had it not turned away from me at the last moment. Ooh. Give me coelacanth or give me death. The sea bass nonsense, it's got to stop. Alright. I think I'm only going to reel in a river fish if I'm just, like, really confident that it's a big honker. Or if I'm only going to attempt to reel in a big... or river fish. I don't know. I feel like when the pressure's on and I really I find a fish that I'm confident is big enough to be what I'm looking for, either in the ocean or in the river, I do feel like I'm gonna blow it. That is not big enough. I'm sorry. I thought it was concealed. I thought part of it was concealed under the lily pad there, and it was gonna be a bigger fish than it was, and it was not. We're looking for like I mean, this is the biggest biggest shadow size in the game. So like, we're not looking for any little dudes like that. It's got to be like identifiably large, I think, in order to cut it. All right, let's sell this pocket full of Garbo. I mean, since we're here, I might as well check to see if there's any artwork, right? As well. I mean, Nook never has any artwork, but figure might as well check, right? The Christmas tree, both large and small Christmas trees. Alright, we out. No artwork, we out. It's not Christmas in real life, so I'm not buying a Christmas tree. I know this isn't big enough, but I'm gonna catch it anyway. It just looks like a long boy, so I don't know. Just kidding. It's a barbell, another barbell steed. That's the shadow that tripped me up the first time. Tricked me into reeling it in. Next one will be a carp. And the stringfish, I don't believe, has any specific location. It's just river. It's not like it's one of the ones, like the snakehead. The giant snakehead, I think, was a, I want to say a lake fish, but I don't know what you want to call it. There are some fish that are like mouth of the river fish. There are some that are like waterfall, that kind of thing. I think the stringfish is just anywhere. For some reason, I also thought the stringfish was an ocean dweller, but it's apparently not. I don't know what I'm thinking of that. Yeah, no, now that I think about it, the stringfish has always been a river fish. I'm trying to think. There's something that's stuck in my mind that's that my brain is comparing to the stringfish. That's an ocean fish. I don't know. Maybe an orf. No, I don't know. It's not important. Alright. Place your bets now. I mean, we're already a little bit into this, so, you know, it's a little bit late to place your bets, but place your bets now in the comment section below. Let me know if you're at this point in the video and you don't know the outcome. Leave me a comment in the comment section below if you think that I'm going to catch anything that I'm looking for today. Spoiler alert, the answer is probably not. Because it's always probably not when sea bass are nibbling. And the sea bass are always nibbling. That is the trick. See, that looked like a big shadow until I actually saw it. And now it strikes me as like a sea bass. Sea bass for days. All day, every day of the week. Sea Bass Radio 365. Come on. It's just a sea bass anyway. Oh, it's a red snapper. Okay. It's just a sea bass anyway. Just give it to me. That's never mattered before. I've blown so many opportunities to catch sea bass too, or what I assume were sea bass. Oh yeah, I'm on a roll though. Catching all the sea bass. I don't know if I said this in a previous Let's Play episode, but like I was thinking about future Animal Crossing games and how cool it would be if they just like really freaking expanded the Critterpedia, like insanely, like an insanely large Critterpedia. Like I'm talking like borderline Pokemon Legends Arceus kind of stuff, right? Where it's like you got a full-on Pokedex. I say that not knowing the exact number of Pokemon that were actually featured in Pokemon Legends Arceus. There might be more fish and or bugs in Animal Crossing New Horizons than there were Pokemon, but you get my point. It feels like there's a lot more. Like I want like a full-on like hundreds. I want hundreds of fish to catch and hundreds of bugs, because like that's my favorite part. Like this is my favorite part of Animal Crossing, is like the simplicity of it, of like collecting bugs and fish. The OG nature of Animal Crossing is what I'm all about. And then like having, imagine if the museum was like double the size of what it is. So I mean, as far as like fossils go, same boat. As far as artwork goes, maybe we only increase the amount of artwork, assuming that there's they find a better way to allow you to collect more artwork quicker. Like have an artwork mall or something. Or like a full store where you can buy multiple pieces per day. There could still be fake ones and real ones, but just like have multiple options a day. Have it change literally every day, the inventory, rather than like once a week, or, you know, sort of every day, but not really, or whatever like the current situation is with Harv's Island and whatnot. But yeah, just making it more, if you can find a way to make it easier to actually buy artwork, and find pieces. And then also what I would love is if they make it exclusive. I've talked about exclusivity in the past with various structures in mind, but like if they make it, I don't know, if they make bugs. So bugs and fish you already can't give to other people, right? You already cannot gift somebody a bug or a fish. So like if they want to add it to their museum, they have to do it themselves. Or if they want to add it to their Critterpedia, they have to do it themselves. I would like to see them do the same thing with fossils and artwork, because that's like, those four things are like the main collection points of the game, right? So I think that would be cool. So you have to actually, if you complete your Critterpedia, and if you complete your museum, it's because you did that yourself. You know what I mean? Including the fossil wing and the art wing. In New Horizons, I don't mind it, and in previous games, I guess, but like in New Horizons specifically, I don't mind that you can give artwork and fossils, because like, I mean, specifically for artwork, they make it so difficult. I mean, and it's always been so difficult to collect artwork at large, right? Ooh, there's a long-looking boy. Crap, and I blew it. I don't think that was a size 6. I think it was just a long fish. I don't know. Doesn't matter, because I blew it anyway. And it definitely got away pretty quickly, so I feel like it might have been a rarer fish. But we probably have time in this episode for like one more excursion. So let me sell all this crap in my pocket. And when I say crap, I mean literal crap. All this garbage. All this garbage. Crap. I'm sorry. Yes, I actually do want... All the things I just told you about, I do want to sell it. I do that way too much. Just, like, impatiently B-button my way through dialogue. And then accidentally tap it at the wrong time and reject Tom Nook's offers for money. Okay, so we're making our way back down the river. This is definitely too small. Not seeing anything even remotely large in the river, right? Oh, what was that? It was a shadow. It was nothing. And this is not large either. So, like, that's the thing. This looks bigger. This shadow looks girthier, I would say. Than... It's another barbell steed, isn't it? Jesus. Always a barbell steed tricking me. I was gonna say, that one looked girthier than the last one, but the other one looked longer. So I think we're gonna find something that's, like, in the middle. Like, it's gonna be girthy and it's gonna be long, and that's gonna be the stringfish. That I have not seen yet. I feel like if I would have successfully, I feel like if I would have successfully ripped that last one out, it would have been something longish. I don't think it would have been a stringfish, though. I think it would have been like a cherry salmon or something of that nature. Not that the cherry salmon are necessarily available this time of year, but just, like, something of that, like, structure. Something of that shape and size. Jeez. I will say, as somebody who records all these Let's Play episodes and produces this much content for YouTube, you would think at this point I would have figured out that, like, talking this long destroys whatever, my vocal cords, and found a solution, but I haven't. My solution is just, like, turning my head and hacking up a lung on camera. That's the solution. That's what we do here. Come on, coelacanth. See, the coelacanth is rough because, like, I know it's going to be bigger, but I don't know how distinguishably bigger it's going to be compared to, like, the size 4, which is the sea bass. I don't know what a size 5 shadow looks like. And I won't know until I see it. That's the thing. Like, this looks like a size 4 to me, yeah. I wish, I feel like the game is a big missed opportunity here. We act like it's still a big deal when you catch a sea bass. It plays the same music as, like, when you catch any other fish. I feel like there are certain fish, sea bass included, that, like, you could probably... They could probably play the, wow, 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 wow music, like when you get stung by a bee, every time you catch a sea bass. Or, like, make it dynamic, so the first time you catch a sea bass, or maybe, like, the first 5 times you catch a sea bass, it plays the regular music, and then after, like, 6 on, it plays that other music, and the titles change, and it's like, oh, another sea bass. See, this could be, like, the first one. And you see this, like, 5 times, and then it's just like, after that, it's just like, wow. Another sea bass. Shocker. Like, have some sarcasm behind it, and the bee stinging music. I don't know. That's what I would do if I was an Animal Crossing developer. This is probably why I am not an Animal Crossing developer. Because my ideas are funny and good for me, but not necessarily groundbreaking or, you know, inspired. Anyway, we're gonna go to the other side here and catch this fish, because this fish looks big-ish. He says, knowing that it's a sea bass. Woo! It is a sea bass. It's always a sea bass. We have 2 more pocket spaces reserved for sea bass number 1. Here we go. There she is, sea bass number 1. Let's find sea bass number 2. There she is. I blew it! Sea bass number 2 got away! I don't know why I went from retro radio voice to Bane from Batman, but here we are. You were merely raised... Oh, wait, hold on. Raised by... Yeah. You were merely raised by the sea bass. I was born in it. Alright, well, that's the sea bass. Those are all my sea bass. That's a pocket full of sea bass. Alright, let's begin the walk of shame back to Tom Nook. Let him know that we did not catch anything of value. And just stand there with my tail between my legs, being like, yeah, I'll take $300. Yeah, I'll take 300 bells for all of these fish. That's fine. That's fine. I know, I'm a loser. It's fine. Let's not talk about it. I'm such a loser, I just ran into a wall and didn't even notice. I just got snagged on the corner of that cliff and just stood there like a buffoon. Like a downright buffoon. For like 5 seconds before looking up and realizing, oh, I'm not going anywhere. Oh, man. Alright, well. Let's sell some junk and accept our fate. Accept our miserable fate of failure. Oof, it really is a pocket full of sea bass. With the exception of a single barbell steed. Which is used to seeing that barbell steed. Alright. No, that's it. I don't even have a lot of money. That's the thing, like, at least in previous episodes when we were hunting for the coelacanth, it was like, oh, at least I'm making some good money. You know what I mean? Like, I'm catching barred knife jaw, and I'm catching all kinds of red snappers, and the occasional sea bass, but, like, now it's winter, dude, and, like, it's just sea bass for days, and they're just worth nothing, so I can't even act like I'm gonna go and pay down a monster amount of debt right now, because I'm just not. And I ran too far, and I ran right past the post office like a moron. There we go. The buffoonery continues. Oh, nope, I don't want to mail a letter. What? My brain is just misfiring, dude. I do want to talk to you, Pally, but I don't want to mail a letter. For some reason, my brain thought that the post office, the first option, was to pay my mortgage. I don't know why. Screw it. Let's do 16K, maybe? Yeah, that's good. Down to 292,000 bells debt, though. So we are making progress. We're under 300,000 now. We're getting down to like 250,000 bells in debt. So we're slowly but surely. I mean, the more sea bass fishing we do, the slower we're gonna pay things off. But it is what it is for now. So that's this week. Next week we will continue the hunt for both the coelacanth, potentially if it's snowing again, or the stringfish if it's not. But regardless, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel here, ring the bell for notifications, smash the like button on this video, leave me a comment in the comment section below. But until next time, I am the Nintendo Beast. Thank you so much for watching.